Hi, welcome to the end of the Milanese Giraffe by Bonnie van Bergen. I'm going to be making this end differently to how she puts in her instructions because I want to maintain a bundle at the end, and that will make my rolled edge. I have finished the last crossing at the bottom of these little petals here. I have done a cloth stitch row across. I have done my pin under 4 here, and I'm about to work back across. I've still maintained my bundles of 4, so I'm working each bundle in time. And what I've done is I've put a line directly underneath each of the petals, and I'm going to be finishing off with a pin on each side of these. So first thing I'll do is split this first bundle in half. I'm going to use my inner worker pair and work across these first two. And the worker pair I'm going to leave, and I'm going to take the last passive that I worked. I'm going to work back through the other passive pair, twist, twist, and make that edge. Put the pin in on the left hand side of the line that I drew. Tension. Now I will use this, which has become my worker, through the next two passives, which is the original passive and the original worker, but I'll work that through. And then this this worker, I lay down again, fetch the next 4 down and work through those. This one is now left, and I use the last passive that I worked through to go back. Twist, twist, make the edge. Now, and that pin goes on the right hand side. The right hand of the cloth stitch goes on the right hand side, the left hand goes on the left hand side. So I've made my thing there. Now I've got too many pairs, so I will use the keep one, take one, keep one, take one, and put those out to the back. Let's put a pin up there to keep them out of the work. I still have too many pairs, but that will sort itself out because I'm taking a pair out on the way in, and I'll take a pair on the way out. So I'll be adding 4 bobbins in, taking 4 bobbins out, and that keeps this constant. So I work through, and then with this being the worker, tension, and lay that down. That has now become a passive. Aha, but I haven't added the next 4. Let's add the next 4. So I'll leave this there, and I'll go back along with this one, but what I'll do before that is I will take out, I need to take out 4 when I add in 4. So I've taken 1 pair out already, so that's my outside worker. So leave 1, take 1, leave 1, take 1, put those out. So I'm taking inside last passive to be worked through and taking that back through them all. Twist, twist. That's the edge, and that is on the left hand side of that line because it's the left hand of this new set that I'm bringing in. Ideally you would be working with your pillow pointing that way, but my pillow doesn't allow that at the moment. I should have thought about it. Right, so I'm going to take out a pair before I go that way. So they're my workers. Leave a pair, take a pair, leave a pair, take a pair. Put those out. Work back through. Take in another 4. The next 4. Well, next 4 bobbins, not 4 pairs. So this is the worker pair that's come through. So I'll take the inside one, the last one that's been worked through, Just give that a bit of tension. Now I can see when I look here that there aren't any bobbins taken out. If you forget when you've taken them out, if you actually look very closely, you can see that there are no threads pulled out over the top of the last worker pair that you put through. So that tells me that I haven't taken any out before I work that way. So your threads will always tell you. So I'm going to move the worker pair, leave one, take one, leave one, take one. And then using my last passive to go back again. And that was the second half, so that will go on the right hand side of the line that I drew. And because I've worked through, before I work back, I will take those to one side, leave one, take one, leave one, take one, work back again. And now the last set of 4 I will bring down. This is the next 4 that is going to be worked. Leaving, I'll just tension those a little bit. I will check. No, there are no threads over that. Are there? Oh, so I need to take out. Leave one, take one, leave one, take one. And come back with that inner passive. And this goes on because it's the left hand set of 4, I will put the pin on the left hand side of that last line. Give it a bit of tension. And because I've worked through, I will leave one, take one, leave one, take one. Work back through. Pick up that last set of 4. Leave that one out. Use a worker, leave one, take one, leave one, take one. Work back through. And this pin will be on the right hand side of the line that I drew because it's the right hand side of the last one. As you can see, the bobbins are reducing in work and piling up at the top. So I will take out, they're the 2 workers, leave one, take one, leave one, take one. And I want 4, I'm choosing to have 4 good. You can actually pick and choose and try and keep the ones with the most thread on, at least one of them with the most thread on. And the one with the most thread on that you choose, if they're coloured, will be the one that actually gives you the colour of the edge, because it'll be the stitch that goes round it. So you'd want 4, at least 4 and 1 worker, because you need 4 to make the ears and these. If you take 3 up, you can use your worker thread as well, but I chose not to. I used that to secure the tallies back in. So I've got the 4 that I need. I've got 2 workers and an extra passive pair, so I need to lose 5. So I'll go back through, giving them all an extra stitch. Oh, and I've got my top passive here. Forgot about him. Put hot worker there. So I've gathered that one in. I'm actually going to make a stitch there because that's the corner stitch. There are no more to take in, so that's my very corner stitch. I'm not making that as a 2-pair edge because I now need to get rid of some, so I need 4. So I've got my passive pairs here, which are worker pairs there. it doesn't matter which you really take out now, but I'll stick to the same formula. Take a pair, leave a pair, take a pair, leave a pair, take a pair, leave a pair, take a pair. So I've now still got 3 extra, so I'll get rid of those on the next way through. So I'm going to take this work pair through. You know what, I won't do that one. I will take that one out and work that one through. Oops. Leave a pair, take a pair, leave a pair, take a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll start off with 5 to roll, and then I'll drop out 1 and drop out 1. All these can go. So they're out of the way. The pillow turns. Not for me, unfortunately, because it's a block pillow. And then turn again. And now I will be ready to work with these. I will be ready to work around this corner. I've got to this point here, and now the rolled edge will start. I'll do the whole body, ears, everything, and the rolled edge will come back down here, go along this bottom that I've made, and then finish off there just by rolling up a couple of stitches with 1 or 2 threads and throwing those out. So that is ready for the rolled edge.